Hey guys, Infos here and welcome to a new GTA Mayhem challenge. This one is in GTA San Andreas and it is by Morsi Arem. Thank you Morsi for this challenge. I have 7 steps to do, but they're not as easy as you would think. At least some of them are not that easy. So, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go! So as I said, this challenge is not that difficult and not too easy. It only has 7 steps, but some are pretty long. This whole challenge actually took me, I wouldn't say 30 minutes, but I have to speed some things up because there was nothing going on at that time. Now the first step is go to the police station. Well, it's not really a step, I'm not gonna include it as a step, because it's go to the police station. From where though? Where should I start? So I just started at the police station, so that's not a step. The second step, or the first one, however, is kill all the cops without alerting them, then destroy all the police cars in the police station to get a wanted level. Well, there's a couple problems with that. I don't think there's a possible way to kill everyone without alerting them, because, let me look at this guy. Okay, so he did not get alerted. This guy did not get alerted, but some people do. I don't think it is possible to do it without alerting anybody, because some of them, as soon as they see you, they shoot you and kill you. So I think 4 out of 5 of them did not get alerted, so I count that as a completed step. Even though it might not be. You may say, oh, it's possible, it's completely possible. Yes, it could be possible, but I don't think it is, so I left it like that. And also you get wanted levels by killing them. And the step says, get the wanted levels after you destroy the cars. And I did get the wanted level before I destroy the cars, which is fine. Okay, so I parked a bike over here just to make it easier for myself. I also could get 5 stars, 10 stars. What did I say? I could get 6 stars right over here, but it's a lot easier not to get the 6 stars, and it's not required to get the stars, get that many stars at the beginning. So I'm just gonna get 2 stars, and later for the other steps I'll get more stars if I need to, and I will need to. Because one of the next steps is to get on a chopper, and the choppers only spawn at 3 stars. And if I get like 6 stars, for instance, right now, taking off with the helicopter or plane is gonna be very difficult. So I'll do this. I'll get 2 stars, go to the airfield and then get more stars. Okay. Yeah, the challenge is pretty cool. Look at that, haha. But yeah, the challenge is pretty cool. I liked it. I think it took me like 5 attempts or 6, I'm not sure. I was expecting it to take me like 2 attempts, honestly, but no, it took me a lot more than that. I made sure to kill that guy because he was gonna be an issue, and I got on the bike and these guys I got on the bike, not on purpose by the way, and look at this. 1,000 million cops spawned here. I was not gonna take off in this direction but in the other one, but what can you do? These guys spawned here, and CJ was a dummy, and he got on the bike instead of the plane at the first try. So he's stupid. Also, the biggest issue with this challenge was the time I saved that. Because in this save game, there's constant fog, there's constant rain, constant storms and whatnot, constant wind, and the majority of this challenge is on a Hydra or on a plane, on a helicopter. And that sucks, cause I hate weather in this game. Weather effects, like fog, like rain and such, is very annoying. But what can you do? At least I managed to complete it. In my previous attempts, some of the steps were very annoying, like getting on top of the helicopter. The helicopter, in one of the attempts, it took about 20 minutes to spawn a helicopter. About 20 minutes, and it still did not spawn, by the way. And I just abandoned the step and I deleted the footage. Cause what was the point in waiting 20 minutes for this thing to spawn? I don't know, sometimes GTA Vice City has this issue where police cars don't spawn. This game has this issue where just police helicopters and helicopters in general, because we have 2 helicopters here, sometimes they don't spawn. I don't know. Also, this was a mistake. I should not have taken the armor right now at the beginning. No, I should not have done this.
You really want this to get messy, huh?
But I took it. Because later on, I am sure that people are gonna shoot at me and I'll lose more armor. And it was better to take it later than now. But I took it now, like a dummy. Later it's gonna be a lot more, you know, a lot better, a lot more useful. But whatever. Okay, so I'm waiting for a police helicopter to spawn. This time it spawned pretty quickly. It was not that quick, but it still spawned in a relatively quick way. Not 20 minutes. I think in 2 minutes it spawned. Not sure, I wasn't paying attention, but it spawned pretty quickly. And here it is. I have never seen a challenge in which I have to land on a helicopter and destroy it with my fist. That was very creative. That's why I chose the challenge. Because of this step I chose this challenge. Not because of anything else, because of the uniqueness of this step. So as soon as I saw it being smoking, I tried to jump off, but I couldn't, unfortunately. Also, something else important for this challenge: in my previous attempts, what I did was I got on my plane and landed the plane. Not complete, but just touching the ground and jumping off it. That gave me a parachute. So that's a bad thing, because once you fall off the police plane, a police helicopter later on, if you have a parachute, you're completely dead. You're just gonna plop on the ground and die instantly. If you have a parachute, and jumping off from the Shamo with the parachute guarantees you not having a parachute later on. That's what I did. Holy crap, so much mayhem. And for some reason, that stupid helicopter fell on my Hydra and destroyed my Hydra. That was very disappointing, because I had... look at this. Because right here I had 6 stars and I could have just gotten on my Hydra, but no. It had to be destroyed. Also, this helicopter destroyed this vehicle, so I couldn't take that vehicle too. I was gonna take it, run around and wait for the Hydra to spawn, but no, it destroyed my other car. Not car, but whatever. Ranger, I don't know, rancher. Also here I said, hey, you know what, I'm gonna take my armor, but no. I already took it. Like a dummy. I should not have done that, because now I have 0 armor. And I would have had armor. But no, I took it before. Stupid infos. Okay, so the next thing I have to do is get the Hydras, so I'm just, you know, driving around and waiting for it to respawn. I'm driving here because tanks don't spawn here. That's the only reason. Okay, so get 6 stars, take the Hydra and destroy 5 flying Hydras. Yeah, 5 Hydras. Do you remember this step? This was in the Ultimate Challenge. And I think, if you haven't watched the Ultimate Challenge video, then watch it. It's very cool, a good challenge. And this one is similar. I have to destroy 5 flying Hydras. Instead of, I think it was 15 back then, or was it 10? Could have been 20. No, I think it was 15. Let's say 15 challenge. Also, 15 things. Also, as you can see, I got 5 stars. I hate this feature. Why do you make me get less stars? I have to get out now and kill more people. That sucks, because the Hydra is already spawned and I want to get on it and move on. But no, I have to shoot more guys. And risk my life, because these guys are still spawning and they're gonna touch me. Okay, go. Go CJ, go CJ. And he took off like a champion. There we go, I have 6 stars, I'm on a Hydra. And from now on it's easy peasy. Well, this step is easy peasy, the next step is not easy peasy. The next step is actually pretty difficult. And it could be the hardest step. Yeah, I would say... I don't know. Yeah, I think it's the hardest step. Step number 7 or 6 in this case is very hard. Yeah, I think the hardest. So here I have to chase down Hydras and destroy them. I have to destroy 5 flying Hydras. And of course I sped up the footage, because you would not want to see the full flight. As I said, it took me like 32 minutes, the whole challenge took me 32 minutes. You don't want to see that. It would be very boring, I think. So we're flying around, and as soon as I see a Hydra like this, I stop the footage, not stop the footage, but I slow it down, or just basically bring it to normal speed, and show you the destroying of the Hydras. We have two over here. Destroy this Hydra. I like this. It's destroyed, one Hydra down, and the second Hydra is gonna be down in a matter of seconds. It's a very... it avoids the shots pretty well, as you can see. A very well trained pilot, but CJ is much better. Yeah, CJ is a much better pilot, and two Hydras are down. Great. As you can see, I mark some helicopters, and also the fog is again an issue, because I can't see anything. Of course I could look at the left side and figure out, not exactly, but pretty closely to where I am, how high I am. However, that doesn't work that well, because somewhere there's mountains and it doesn't warn me of that. And sometimes you could just touch the mountain. There we go, third Hydra down. So yeah, this does not help that much. The thing on the left of the minimap, as you can see, that's the height regulator, or height shower, I guess. But yeah, it doesn't work that well for me. So yeah, I got two sets of Hydras. This did not happen in the Ultimate Challenge. Sets of Hydras. This doesn't usually happen, and it happened here, which is great, because if I had to chase 5 different sets of Hydras, it would have been annoying. Now this was also annoying, but 5 Hydras is better than 15 Hydras, like in the Ultimate Challenge. Also, this is the other weather effect. Rain and thunder and lightning. This whole challenge, the hardest thing about it was the weather effects, especially when I was on the Hydra. Because the wind affects me, I can't see anything in the fog, and the rain too, it also obfuscates the screen, which is also very annoying. So yeah, never again shall I play with fog on. And also Morsi Arem, the person who suggested this challenge, suggested this one 8 months ago. And wow, dude, 8 months ago, and that's your only comment. Well, he commented this, I said thank you for the suggestion, and he commented you're welcome. That's everything from him. So I'm pretty sure that he's not a viewer of mine anymore. He unsubscribed because he doesn't comment anymore. Which is pretty unfortunate. I want to do challenges from people who are already subscribed and still are subscribed. But this was a good challenge, that's why I took it. Yeah, I really hope he's watching, or he or she is watching. And if you are watching, dude or girl, then comment. Why don't you comment? I love it when people comment. I respond to pretty much every person. I read every single one of my comments, and I respond to almost every single person. So comment. I love comments. Also suggest challenges, guys. This dude suggested a challenge and I did it. This could be you next time. You could suggest something and I could do it. Okay, so here I made sure to pause and search for the exact place for the bribe. I just marked it over here because this is the correct position for the store. I marked that, and the basic surroundings of that place, because I don't know the exact location of it, but I knew that it was kind of there in that place, and I was gonna do something special. I never do this. I never take bribes with the Hydra, with a flying vehicle. I never do that. I always get a 4-tire vehicle or 2-tire vehicle, like a bike or a car. and then I take the stars, but no, this time I did something different. And I have done it on a helicopter, but on a Hydra is a lot more difficult. Also I got shot. 1 shot is good, 2 shots is not good, so 1 more shot and I'm dead, guys. And I wasn't listening to the game, because if I was listening to a game I would have heard the rocket, but I was listening to a podcast as I was doing this, and I didn't hear the rocket. And that was bad. Really bad. So I got the first one, and the second one is gonna be in Los Santos, again with the Hydra. I don't think I can take all of them with the Hydra, some of them are pretty well hidden and Hydra cannot fit where they are, but I think I can actually take them all with a Hydra someday. I could make a video on that. You can suggest challenges which involve this step, getting all bribes with a Hydra. This was not a requirement, that's why I did not take everyone with a Hydra. Also I almost got shot again. Okay, so 4 stars. So now I decided to ditch my Hydra, get some armor just in case. I don't need it, but just in case I'm gonna take some armor and get the rest of the stars. So the next one that I thought about was in the canal, the water drainage system, I guess. I don't know what it's called exactly, but over here I have to land and get the star. Okay, I was waiting for this to explode fully and then get close to it, and now it's exploded so I can go close to it. Take this star, get the armor just in case again, just in case. Because at 3 stars I really don't need armor, because they're not as severe as, like, say, 5-star cops. But it's still better to be safe than sorry, and it is not forbidden in this step. So, I'll do it. Okay, so as you can see we have cops over here. I said, oh, screw you guys, you always spawn here. Sometimes, like, if I'm like at 5 stars, 10 cops could spawn there and every single cop could shoot at me. Some even have shotguns. So I said to myself, you know what, I have an energy here. I'll just go inside the garage, press F and get on the energy. But what happened? I got on this car. And then I said, you know what, I always do this in an energy, let's do it in a green one, why not? So yeah, this was a little bit more difficult with this car, but even with that it's not that difficult. So I made a wrong turn here. I should have gone to the right and gone to the... what was it? Glen Park. Yeah, Glen Park. There's a start at Glen Park. And I took a wrong turn.
You a comedian, asshole?
And then I realized my mistake and got to Glen Park. I just bolted right to Glen Park, where the last star is located. And since I'm gonna have only 1 star, I will not get any more police attention and the star is gonna disappear pretty quickly. So with that, this challenge is pretty much complete. I liked it a lot. I have a few fails and I don't think I'm gonna do a failed attempts video. Some of them are pretty cool, but there's no point really. In a 4 attempts, just showing 4 attempts is not that special, and I don't wanna include them here because this challenge is long already. So yeah, no fails for this challenge. I think I could change my mind, but I don't think I'm gonna change my mind. So this is, guys, challenge complete, and thank you so much for watching. Keep suggesting suggestions for any GTA game, and I'll see you in the next Mayhem challenge video.